Hi, you guys. My phone's about to die. There we go. Hi, Maya. Maya, you're going to be first tonight. You all, bit busy is the understatement. I'm going to properly introduce myself, but I am not going to be able to do a 2-hour-long live feed like I usually do. So, I don't know if it'll be a big live feed tonight. I can't see how many people I have. But my goal tonight, instead of doing like 2 lists or 3 lists of 5, is to take like 10 people and then just get those 10 done, because I cannot be on for 2 hours tonight. I am so busy. I have so much I have to do. Hi, niece. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Mineka. Philomena. Hi, welcome. Jennifer Garcia. Hi. Megan. Hi. I don't know if you all heard me. I hope y'all can hear me. I usually do this 4 lists, 5 people per list, or my max 1 hour. And I usually go over every week, but I cannot afford to do that. My little one is turning 4 on Sunday, and I have to get ready for this mini party that I'm doing for her. So I really, and I also have my private booking, so I really cannot stay up here all evening. Okay, Maya's first. She was one of my donors. Thank you so much, Maya, for your donation. This is a free reading. Donations are not required, but they are welcome. And I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna properly introduce myself, y'all, Lord. Okay, Maya's first, and then Muneka, Jennifer Garcia, niece. Hey, Anthony, welcome. I thought I saw one message and it was gone. Philomena. And Megan. Okay, Megan is one. Okay. If you have submitted a donation, please let me know in the comments. I get the notifications on my phone and on my laptop, but I can't see the details. I just see the little signs. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my free live feed, Words with Your Okasan. I am Bretta Rory, aka Okasan's Tarot. If you are new, Hajime Mashite, nice to meet you. If you are returning, Okoye Nasai, welcome back. Thank you for being here on my free weekly live feed. Maya is going to be first. After Maya, it's going to be Megan Lindsay. These are my donators. Thank you so much for your donation. I truly do appreciate it. After Maya's first, and then Megan, and then Muneka, Jennifer Garcia, niece, Anthony, and then Philomena. I have 3 slots left. So if I see a name as I end a reading, I will stop and add that name, but I am going to cut myself off at 10. Maybe if I do 10 at a time instead of 5, it might go a little bit faster. The Facebook poll that for today's card deck was between Lenormand and Tarot won by landslide. So I am going to do past, present, and future 3-card tarot readings tonight. For my donators, if you have a specific area that you would like me to focus on, please comment that here in the comments as I call your name and prepare to do your reading. Everyone else, this is a free live feed, so the messages will be general. Please take it as it resonates. A couple of housekeeping notes. I do use astrology and numerology to help me interpret my card readings. So you will hear me referencing zodiac zodiac signs and numbers throughout the reading. When I read tarot, I see court cards are page, knights, queens, and kings as people, but more so the queen and king energy. But it does not necessarily mean a man or a woman, king and queen respectively. It can more so mean the masculine or the feminine energies of that card. All right, so I have been talking forever. I do not have the details of the giveaway for February up yet. This is an understatement. Maya's first. Maya, is there a specific area that you want me to focus on? Okay, Maya wants general reading. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. These cards are so huge, but I love this deck. The pictures really tell a story. And since I'm only using 3 cards, I figured it would help. Let's see. Okay. 3 cards. I am asking Spirit tonight what is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks or 7 to 14 days, same as I do in Lenormand. Okay. All right, Maya. The card that's at the bottom of your deck is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 in numerology is a card of compromise, sacrifice, and reciprocity and equal give and take. It's a possibility that this reading could have something to do with people. There may be people involved, something or someone that you have an emotional connection to, because I have a court card, the King of Cups. Cups is water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be your chart or the chart of someone that plays a part in this reading. 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take, sacrifice, reciprocity. This could be involving resources, time, energy, money, and people, money, career, finances. In the past position with the King of Cups, there could have been, or you either have been dealing with this energy or have been teetering on the high and low vibration of a King of Cups energy. High vibrational King of Cups is someone who's very charismatic, they're empathetic, they're nurturing, a people person, a giver. But when they're taken for granted, they can go into the low vibration. Extreme low vibrational King of Cups is someone who's emotionally manipulative. Either you have been triggered to be in one of those or the other vibration, or have been dealing with that energy in the past, and it seems to have had some type of effect here. Either someone made some selfishness even in the past. In the present position for you, Maya, we have the Chariot card. The Chariot represents Cancer. It's water energy. I have a lot of water. I don't know if water is in your chart, Maya. But Chariot is the number 7. 7 in numerology is spiritual ascension. It is to grow on a journey, to listen to your intuition. But Chariot is a card of victory, to move past some type of challenge here. If there were some stressors with your resources, job, career, finances, family, home, you could be getting some type of relief either from a water sign. If a water sign has been causing you some issues, or someone that vibrates on this King of Cups energy, you could be getting past those issues, because the future card for you, Maya, is the Fool card. The Fool in tarot is number 0. 0 is new beginnings, the creation of something. Fool card, high and low vibration. High vibration is faith, low is risk. If this relates to love or someone, either they would come back, or you are choosing to take someone that vibrates on this King of Cups energy into your future. Make sure that it's worth your investment with the Six of Pentacles, because Six of Pentacles comes out when there's some type of imbalance. Six is also energy of imbalance as well. So you have to be mindful with what you do. You have this, don't, your new beginning is here in the future. You will be getting past some challenges, but be mindful of who you take with you. Okay, so I usually use 2 decks when I do my live feed, and I'm going to use the Soul Journey lesson cards tonight. And I'm asking Spirit, what is the lesson that you need to learn to overcome the challenges and the energies of your reading? So let's see what Spirit has for you. Maya. Wow. Y'all, we cannot do this. Maya, every time and my hands are starting to shake. Both of them are starting to shake. Didn't I just say that the 6 was imbalanced? Didn't I just say that? I just want to make sure I'm not tripping, because your soul journey lesson, Maya, is balance. You've got to find it here. And you really, especially if this is, if you're being tested with, if you are overgiver and wherever this resonates, but you are the one that stays late at work, or you do too much in the home with family, or you do everything in romance, wherever this is resonating, or you're the opposite, where something you could do more in an area in your life. You've got to find this balance here. And the affirmation, Maya, for your lesson is, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And that's why I heard something about something from the past coming back, whether it's a situation, opportunity, second chance, whether you're giving it or receiving one. You need to make sure that whatever it is that you are taking into this new beginning is something that's not going to, destroy the house from like the inside in out. That's not what I see. Something, and I could not think of the words to the picture that I see, but I see like a tower. I see the tower, which is the number 7. Tower in tarot is 16. It's just the number 7. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Take it as it resonates with the number 7, because it's come out a lot, Maya. Thank you so much for joining me and for your donation, and I hope that your message resonates. Hey, Brianne. Brianna says, update on my reading from last week. My guy just told me he really likes me a lot. Bless it. Bless it. I've been doing more heart balancing activities, watching, healing my triggers, and holding love. You know what? That is awesome. I love it when y'all come back and update me, especially when y'all get like these readings that it says, hey, this is a test is coming, and when you come back and say, hey, I've been passing the test, I've been working on myself, that's the type of conversations I like to have, and I really like building that bond. Thank you, Brianna, for coming back and telling me about your update. Congratulations, and just in time for lover season. Positive thoughts. You are so very welcome. Maya, you are also welcome. Megan is here. Megan, we're going to go ahead and do your reading. This is a free live feed. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated. You may submit a donation of any amount to my square tag, $, Ocasan Tarot, of capital O, capital T, no apostrophe, all one word. And we're going to go ahead and get Megan's reading. I know I've been so quiet on social media. I've not even really had opportunity to check all the memes I've been tagged in on my personal Facebook page, because I've just been so busy. I've been booking events. I have 2 or 3 events that I'm working in the month of April. I have to get my schedule for Dancing Moon. Like, I've been so busy, y'all. Megan, let's see what Spirit has for you. What is coming towards you over the course of the next 7 to 14 days? And I'm a card slammer. I apologize if that annoys you all. I have 2 8s here. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of your reading, at the bottom of the deck, Megan. Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an important influence in this reading, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. The bottom for me is the overall energy. It's an energy that's important in the reading. I use it in my private readings and when I do tarot. Spirit may be asking you to be in the high vibrational Queen of Pentacles energy, to focus on or to approach things in your life wherever this resonates in a practical manner. High vibrational Queen of Pentacles is someone who is mature, maybe older, or either an older person, or you may be more mature than your age group, or wherever this applies. It could be someone who's very good with their resources, time, energy, money, people, very organized, works very good. Low vibration is someone who's selfish, stingy, either not good with money or selfish with money, or someone who's a workaholic and just does too much and does not take a break here. In the past position for you, Megan, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is energy of hard work and commitment. This could be, I'm really getting a lot of earth energy. So this reading, the message Spirit may want to talk to you, can have something to do with family, or home, earth, family, career. I stopped at family and I don't know why, and my hand is shaking. Family, career, money. I don't know too much money. Maybe more so responsibilities than money. But there's some commitment wherever this is resonating, or some area where you're putting a lot of hard work in. I feel like, Megan, that you either may be thinking about leaving or moving on or trying something different, or something is going to come to you in the next 2 weeks that's going to present you with options, because your center card here is the Eight of Cups. So we have two eights. Eight in tarot is the Strength card. Strength is Leo. Leo could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays influence in this reading. But high vibrational Leo strength card energy is bravery. That's the number 8, being brave and having courage to do something new. Maybe this is travel. 8 of Cups could be travel. I see the 6 of Swords, which is something with the distance, either dealing with people from a distance, going from a distance, or either something you've been waiting on for a while, this change that may need to happen. We have this 8 of Cups here in the center, and you are going to have to make a choice in the next 2 weeks, or be at that crossroads, because your future card, Megan, is the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands in this deck specifically is very funny, because it looks like, you know how like the outline when people die, that's what this looks like. And he's holding these 2 sticks, and this is the only card in the entire deck that there's a person, but it's not represented by a human. I'm tripping over my words. So I feel like you're not going to know where to go, or maybe you don't see your options clearly because the person's kind of missing in a way. But you have options. No matter what happens in the next 2 weeks, Megan, you have options, because you have the 2 of Wands. Wands is movement, fire energy. It's not like a 2 of Swords energy where you're at a complete stalemate. I do think that you may be having a struggle with this next step, Megan, but it is necessary. Spirit is asking you to look at everything from a practical standpoint. Maybe not so much, logical. Just because it's black and white and it fits in a box doesn't mean it fits in your life. Practicality is what I'm hearing. Let's see what your lesson card is. The lesson that you'll need to learn in order to overcome the challenges, Megan, over the course of the next 7 to 14 days. Tarot readings get long because I get so many messages. Doing more than 3 cards on a live feed will turn into a private reading. That tried to jump out. I don't know if I want to read it. I called it. Okay. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust, faith, courage. The number 8, the Strength card. I really feel like wherever, Megan, you want to go, you might have an idea of what you want, the end game, but not knowing what steps that are needed to get there. you have to trust in yourself, trust in your higher power. And if you can't do anything, at least take the first step and give yourself some credit, Megan, for doing it, at least that, you know. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that resonates. The feed is a little blurry. Is it just me? No, it might be blurry. There's a lot of us here, and I apologize. Also, my camera, sometimes it does like a auto focus, and it makes it blurry. And I tried to turn it off, but I obviously did not do that correctly. Muneka is next. Muneka, are you here? If you've submitted a donation, please let me know so I can ensure that you're priority. I have Muneka, who's next. She's number 3 on my list. And then Jennifer Garcia, Niece, Anthony, and then Philomena. I have 3 slots left for my live feed tonight. Is there anyone in the live chat that would like a reading? Muneka, thank you so much for your donation. I truly do appreciate it. And she is here. And I apologize for the autofocus thing. I am shopping currently for some new equipment. Hi Ruby. Hey, welcome. Okay. Muneka is next. We'll go ahead and get your reading. As usual, if you cannot get the message that you needed in this free live feed, please feel free to book a private reading. All that information and details on my video and on my website. Muneka. 3 cards of past, present, and future of the energies coming towards you over the course of the next 7 to 14 days. And I'm a card slammer. I apologize. But this deck is, look how big it is. It's as big as my head. Wow, it is as big as look at that. What's that card? Is that the 10 of Wands? Muneka, are you stressed? Let's see if it comes back out. 3 cards. Oh my gosh. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards. I shuffled them. Didn't I shuffle it? What's that? That's the 10 of Wands. Muneka, are you stressed? Bless you if you are. And I am sorry if you feel like you are overworked, overburdened, or stressed right now. Because the 10 of Wands, I shuffled these cards. The 10 of Wands came back out twice. I feel like if there's something, Muneka, that you've been working on, this cycle is coming to completion. You will be receiving some return on an area that you've been putting in some type of work. The past position for you, Muneka, is the 8 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands, 10 in numerology is completion. It's done. The 10 of Wands is a lot of stress, hard work. It could be resentment and grief if you're holding on to that, or you could be dealing with the energy of someone in that vibration. But 10 of Wands is usually a heavy responsibility, feeling weighted here. And with the 8 of Pentacles in the past position, 8 of Pentacles is commitment, hard work. It's also to be attention to detail, focus in the past position. The center card for you, Muneka, is the World card. The World card in Tarot is 21. Typicals 1 is 3. 3 is expansion, future. Something is coming to completion, the World card, so that something new can begin. And it's something you've already been working on, wherever this is resonating, because you have the 10, completion. In numerology, 1 + 0 is 1, new beginning. The number 1 card in Tarot is Magician. Magician is Aries energy. Aries could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an influence in your reading. There may be some travel involved, distance here, distance commitments. Either if you've been waiting on establishing some commitment, or to get like a final contract signed, or something in the process that you're waiting to end is going to come to an end. And the final card is the Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's an offer, either an apology or some type of proposal, some new beginning here with the Princess of Cups. Ooh, I shuffled the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're with some communication here because there's people, Muneka, in your reading. But be mindful with this new beginning. Don't rush it. Don't overload yourself, because the Princess of Cups is like the beginning energy, like the beginning stages. It's not time to put things into motion. So I feel like once this cycle comes to a completion, things might slow down for you over the course of the next 2 to 4 weeks, and it's because you're entering into a brand new cycle energetically. So your patience may be tested, Muneka, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what the lesson is that you need to learn in order to overcome your challenges in the energy coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. Blame is the lesson that you need to learn here. And the affirmation is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Patience is what I heard at the end, and that you would be tested. I feel that when these things come to an end, or if you're waiting for some things to come to an end, you probably waited for a while. You've been waiting for this new beginning for a while here. And if you may be and do not beat yourself up, is what this message is saying. I'm trying to sugarcoat the message. It does you no good. You know, everything happens for a reason. And even if you took longer than what you set the standard for yourself, it doesn't matter how long it took. The fact is, you got across the finish line, and you have to give yourself some credit for that, Muneka, because you had the 10 of Wands came out twice as your overall energy. And then after I shuffled and looked at the bottom, you had the Ace of Swords, mental clarity. You will find that once you make some peace with yourself, and don't beat yourself up for whatever decisions that you made in the past. Let the past be, let that cycle close, and be into your new beginning with whatever proposals are coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Muneka, for joining me, and I hope that resonates. Jennifer Garcia. Jennifer is next on my list. After Jennifer, it's Niece. And after Niece is Anthony, then Philomena, and then Ruby. I still have 2 slots left open on my live feed. You all, usually I do 1 hour, 5 people at a time, 4 lists, max 20 people. That was a lot of words. I don't have time tonight. I have a 3-year-old turning 4 on Sunday, so I have a last minute birthday party to plan, and I also have to do my private bookings and whatever emergency readings. I need to make sure I have room for my emergency readings, because I'm not going to be able to do them this weekend. So I do apologize for not having the information up on my community page for that giveaway, but I will definitely let you all know when that stuff is there. And I apologize for not being able to be here with you as long as I usually am, 2 hours. Even though I'm not scheduled, I enjoy spending that time with you all. Hi, Niece, welcome. Jennifer is here. Jennifer, let's see what is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. 3 cards, past, present, and future, and the overall energy, and then your soul journey lesson card. Gosh, these cards are so big. Ooh. That 8 of Swords wanted me. That 8 of Swords wanted to come out, Jennifer. Eight of Swords and a Five of Pentacles. Okay. 3 cards. Past, present, future. Yeah. The sun. What is going on? Okay, Jennifer, the overall energy for your reading is the sun. The sun is a card of Leo. Leo could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an influence in your reading. The sun is hope, positivity, optimism, a new beginning. It's here. Sun is also epiphany, illumination, to shine a light on something. When I split your deck, Jennifer, these 2 cards they flipped over, and when I have cards that flip over, I like to keep them. And they were the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Let me show you something that's funny and interesting, Jennifer. So the sun is at the bottom of your deck, right? Look at this 5 of Pentacles cards. This woman is not trying to look at this sun. 5 of Pentacles is a card of inequity, a lack of something, a fear of something. I feel like, and then you have the 8 of Swords, a restriction, a self-imposed restriction, either of the mind or you are choosing not to do something, or an external circumstance that you don't have any control over, or a sense of being trapped, mental trap. Air is of the mind, communication. Take that as it resonates. Either someone is not being able to see the bright side of a difficult situation, or there's a truth here, Jennifer, that someone is not trying to see. And because of this truth that they are choosing not to see is what I'm seeing in this story. It's causing them to be restricted here. And restriction is big. Either restriction, delay, something here either is not working or not moving. But there's hope here. There's either a bright side or some truth or light at the end of the tunnel. The first card you have, Jennifer, is the Hangman. Hangman in tarot is Pisces energy. Hangman in a high vibration is letting go and letting God, having faith in your higher power. It's also epiphanies. The Hangman is bound. One of his legs is tied up and his arms are tied up and his mouth is covered in this illustration. He's restricted, and only at this point of suspension does he realize or what is really happening, an aha moment, or it's to see something from another perspective. The low vibrational Hangman energy is to be stuck. I have 2 stuck energies here. The present position, you have the 4 Wands. The 4 Wands is the 11-11 card. 11-11 is the number for spiritual ascension and awakening. 4 Wands is stability, harmony, balance, unity, some type of foundation. This could be relating to family. Actually, it could go anywhere, but it could be related to family. Maybe people are involved, Jennifer. But with this 4 Wands energy, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the people are setting up the gazebo. And in this illustration, the party is like over here. I think that maybe either in the family, in the home, or relationship, that either maybe someone might be feeling stuck, or there's a truth that someone isn't seeing, and someone may need some type of help. Somebody needs some type of help, and it's starting. This message is starting to get a bit deep, Jennifer, and I hope that it resonates with you. Your future position is the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh in this deck is the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy, a lot of fire energy, but Temperance is healing, finding some type of balance. But in this deck, it's like the alchemist, create something out of nothing, or to get creative, seeing something from another perspective. If there's an area that you feel stuck in, spirit is holding you back or causing this delay because it's something that you're not seeing, Jennifer, is what I'm hearing. Excuse me. Another message that I heard, and I don't know if it resonates or not, if it doesn't, leave it on the table, is that especially with this 8 of Swords, mental restriction, 5 of Pentacles, not wanting to see the truth, in a way feeling blinded by something, being stuck, Pisces energy in this Pharaoh, that maybe someone either either possibly you may be dealing with someone or maybe assisting or helping someone that may be dealing with emotional or substance abuse. And I know that's really serious and not serious like bad, but like deep. And I don't, but I heard it, so I would like to say it. And they may be feeling trapped here in this energy and may need to be getting some type of help, or maybe someone may be feeling stuck with an issue, health issue, something that needs to be healed in recovery with the feral, with intemperance there. That's an interesting, that it's very interesting. And the hermit, I see the hermit. The hermit is like counselor, doctor, teacher, and I'm hearing that a lot. And I can't pick, Jennifer, like a area where it resonates, so you really have to take it. I feel like it could apply in multiple areas for you. Let's see what your soul journey lesson card is, Jennifer. What is the lesson that you will need to learn in order to overcome the challenges and the energies that are coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks? Freedom. Freedom. I'm going to pull another one. Because adversity. I don't know what's happening, Jennifer. I'm getting, I hear a lot. Freedom, when I was shuffling your cards, freedom wanted to jump out. The affirmation for freedom is I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It's blue and purple. Purple's third eye chakra, blue is throat chakra. You need to speak your truth. You need to speak up, or someone needs to speak up, because the Eight of Swords is there. Someone is feeling restricted in some area. And then adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You need to, if there's some area in your life where you're stuck or having a challenge, Jennifer, you need to think outside of the box here, because I'm getting a lot of stuck energy and I keep repeating myself, and like I hear the message, but when I open my mouth, the words don't come out. And I don't know if you feel that way in this situation, because a lot of times I'll have like a physical, and when I read other people, however they're feeling, I can feel it too. Blue tiger's eye and lapis lazuli is very good to help you with clearing throat chakra. If you feel, Jennifer, that you're not strong enough to speak your truth, or brave enough to talk to someone or explain something, or if someone comes to you needing some type of assistance or help and you feel stuck, those stones, if you're interested, you can carry those with you. And the size of the tumbled stone doesn't matter. And you can get them anywhere, any local metaphysical shop or online. That was very long. And thank you all so much for waiting. Whew, as I gave that message. But I heard it was, I hope that resonates for you, Jennifer. And if you want a more in-depth personal reading, send me a message and we'll get you booked. Niece is next. After Niece is Anthony, then Philomena, and then Ruby. Jennifer has Leo and Pisces in her family. Yeah, kids and husband. 4 of Wands is family. That's why I heard a family message here. Jennifer. Ivis Mendez, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Nawal, Arabian Princess, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I have a list already, and I'm going in order as the comments are received. This is a free live feed, but if you would like to be priority and receive your message immediately, you may submit a donation to my square tag of any amount to be that, and the details are in the comments or in the video. Niece is next, and Niece is here. If you would like a card message, please let me know, but you have to be here. Ivis, I'll go ahead and add you. And Noel, this is a free live feed, so my messages are general. If you would like me to focus on a specific area, you can submit a donation of any amount, and I can do that for you. I know I don't seem as like chipper as usual, but my brain has been like in go 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 mode, go 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 mode. Niece Daniel, we're going to go ahead and do your message. 3 cards, past, present, and future, for the energies coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. The Prince of Cups, niece. As soon as I pulled the first card, I heard an apology. I feel like this message could be involving family, people, something or someone you have an emotional connection to, because I have 2 cup cards. Cup is water energy, and it relates to our feelings, love, romance. The bottom of the deck, niece, is the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups in traditional tarot. It is a proposal, some type of offer, even an apology here at the bottom. That's why I'm feeling this could be dealing with an emotional connection, and something either did not go right, or things have not been as you expected, wherever this message is resonating. Because in your past position, you have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is the energy of sadness, disappointment, regret, almost like a crying over spilled milk type of energy. And in the 5 of Cups, he's so focused on what was lost, the cups that are spilled, that he's not focusing on the cups that are still there. And I feel like that there may be some things that may be triggering you to focus on what you don't have versus what you do here, especially if it's relating to love or family. In your center position, niece, you have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is the energy of rest, a contemplation. It's a card of recovery. Either you or someone you may be dealing with in the next 2 weeks is either dealing with recovering from either emotional difficulties, trauma, or a difficult conversation with the 4 of Swords energy. 4 of Swords, as it relates to health, cups can be heart, health, body, can be recovery from some type of injury, accident, or surgery. But that message, I feel, would only resonate if you were aware. I'm not getting an energy of like someone getting hurt in the next 2 weeks, is what I'm hearing. But this is a time of reflection here. If you don't rush it, if this is resonating with you, if you feel like you're still in this 5 of Cups energy, niece, where you're still, you know, grieving over something that did not work out for you, don't rush the process here. I think that over the course of the next 2 weeks, you are also being asked not to rush into any type of commitments. Knight of Cups is just the overall energy for you, niece, is a commitment energy, proposals, and you need to think clearly about these things before you accept whatever offers are coming to you, because something is definitely coming. Because the final position is the Hierophant. I feel like that this Hierophant in this deck is the High Priest, and it's about being unorthodox. You may have to think outside of the box with some things that are coming to you, niece. Hierophant is Taurus energy. It's traditions, but with a twist here. Some serious commitment or information or situation with the potential to play a long-term role in your life is coming in the next 2 weeks. But it will not be a time to rush any decisions, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what is your soul journey lesson card. The lesson that you will need to learn in order to overcome the challenges of the energy coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks, please. No. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Service. Nee says, ooh, girl, you are scarily on point. Service. And health. And health is at the bottom. I will honor the physical vessel that don't recovery. I said, I heard health, I heard body, a recovery from something. Someone needs to heal, and this cannot be rushed here. Whatever, and oh my gosh, I split the deck and it's indecision. And that's the four of swords. Did you see that illustration? You don't rush this. I don't know where this is resonating for you, niece. Do not rush it. Don't. And don't let it weigh on and it start affecting your health. When you start worrying so much and you like forget to eat, you forget to sleep, don't do that with whatever is coming. Service is the number 6. It's a Virgo in energy. I don't know if Virgo is in your chart or someone that, or if you resonate with Virgo energy, but service in numerology is the number 6. Sacrifice and reciprocity. You can't do anything for anybody else if you don't take care of yourself. And I don't know where that resonates for you, niece, but please do take care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that it resonates. Y'all, I'm gonna take a break. You see this ring? Okay, I went this past weekend with a friend to the flea market, and I'm Cancer rising. I don't know, Cancer 4th house. We are hoarders. We like to hoard other people's stuff. I'm also a clairvoyant empath. I like other people's stuff, even things I don't need. But this I needed, and it was in this tent of this old lady, and I was like, I have to have this. And I ended up buying like 5 other rings from her tent, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go visit her this weekend, and I wanted to show it. And I didn't even dress up, but isn't it pretty? It's so big. Anthony is next. Excuse my intermission. There's a little bit of my character because I've been in serious mode, but some of these messages they've been getting pretty deep, pretty serious here. Thank you, Ruby. You are so welcome, niece. Anthony is here. After Anthony is Philomena, and then Ruby, and then Ivis. I don't know if they're still here or not. If you are still in the room and you would like a card message, I am getting off at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have room for one more person. If you did not get on the list and you would like a guaranteed message, and you may submit a donation, and I will, ensure that you get your message. My birthday is October 25th. I am a Scorpio sun, Cancer rising, Sagittarius moon. Okay, Anthony is here. What did I say my birthday was? October 25th. That's when it is, I'm sure. Anthony, thank you so much, Anthony, for your patience and for joining me. This is your first time here. I appreciate your I got the notification that you subscribed. If you are here on my live feed and have not already, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and get the double white line so that you can be alerted when I do my pop-up readings, which hopefully when things settle down at my first job, I'll be able to do that. I'm training a new employee. Since I got my promotion, we finally hired my replacement. Anthony, I'm going to go ahead and see past, present, and future 3 cards of the energy coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. That didn't flip over. You're fine. Wow. Okay, I feel like Anthony, what's at the bottom? The Chariot. The Chariot is at the bottom of your deck, Anthony. The Chariot is Cancer. Cancer could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an influence in this reading. The Chariot is a major arcana. It's number 7. 7 is listening to your intuition, spiritual ascension. It in cardology, which is another divination that I'm studying. The number 7 is also energy of faith. And I see the 7 of spades. That's what? 7 of swords. Worry here. I feel like if there's something, if you've been dealing with either some type of competition or some strife or some forces working against you, Anthony, that you will get an opportunity to get past that over the course of the next 2 weeks. In your first position, Anthony, you have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the high vibration is a card of security. Pentacles is our earth energy, time, energy, money, and people. Its reading could be relating to career, finances, resources, family. 4 of Pentacles. This 4 of Pentacles is interesting because he's trying to keep something safe. Low vibrational 4 of Pentacles energy is selfishness and stubbornness. There may have been some issues with money or resources or something at work where maybe somebody wasn't telling the truth or being honest or being sneaky in this card, or maybe there's been a heavy focus in your life of saving your resources, whether it be money, time, trying to cut back on something to find some balance. You're dealing with one or both of those energies here. And I feel more of a challenge for you, Anthony, because the center card is the 5 of Wands. 5 in numerology is change. 5 of Wands is conflict, competition, strife, inner conflict sometimes. But usually the 5 of Wands in my readings come out when there's some opposing force, an outside or external force that's causing some strain in our life. And I feel that wherever this is resonating for you, you're going to get an opportunity to move past it. But after either some period of self-reflection with the Hangman, or after, it may take some more time, is what I'm hearing. But it is coming. You had 2 major arcanas here. Hangman is Pisces energy. Pisces could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays important influence. But I'm seeing here more so looking at things from a different perspective, because there's a feeling of being stuck for you, Anthony, with whatever is happening here, especially if this is relating to work or when you're dealing with legality or some type of hierarchy, something you don't have any control over, other people here, and maybe there was some disagreements about resources. You may need to wait. Like I see, like you might add fuel to the fire. If you're thinking about retaliating, or don't add fuel to the fire, because there is a fire, Anthony, wherever this is resonating. And with this Hangman, there could either be some delays with, if you add fuel to the fire, it's most definitely going to put some delays wherever this is resonating. It's not going to be good for you. I would definitely, if there's something that you are working on, you might need to keep that secret. If there's some information that you know here that maybe other people want to know, or someone else may want to know, you might need to keep that under wraps, Anthony. Some plans, some future plans or whatever, because even in the Hangman, his mouth is shut. Because you will be victorious, but I do think that it may be spoiled if you jump the gun in this energy, Anthony. So let's go ahead. I'm going to leave your cards here. Let's see what the lesson is that you need to learn in order to overcome the challenges of the energy coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. That's because Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacles. See, let me see what your lesson is. That's not even the right deck. And that's why the card jumped out like that. But the Rhino spirit, I can overcome any obstacle. What number is that? 55 change. Listen, Anthony, whatever is happening in your life, the only thing that's guaranteed is change. It's going to happen. And even if there are some changes that happen to you, either now or over the course of the next 2 weeks, that you have no control over, you will be fine. Just do not add fuel to the fire. And I don't know where that resonates, but please take heed of that spirit's message. Let's see what your lesson is. Wow, that one tried to jump too. Okay. Worry, Anthony. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Overcoming an obstacle, something that you don't have any control. Let's see what this one is. This card is purple, third eye chakra. You need to listen to your intuition here. If do not act out of pure emotions, Anthony, over the course of the next 2 weeks, because you are going to be triggered. And humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life to overcome any obstacles. That's why you have the hangman in the future position. I do think that if you, whatever happens, if you jump the gun, it's going to cause a roadblock here. And you may need to think from a different perspective here and see the brighter side of it, of the situation. You're going to be fine, Anthony, whatever is happening, because you have the Chariot. Just don't ruin it. And I would not worry. There's no need to worry, is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me for your first time here on my Life Works with your cosine, and I hope that it resonates. Can I help you? No, ma'am. Put it down. Good night. Okay, go do that, man. I'm working. You are very welcome, Anthony. That's the little person whose birthday party I'm planning at the last minute. And last year, I had her dad. Only thing I assigned him was getting balloons. And I said, hey, just get the balloons, get these exact ones, only get 4. Sometimes it's men folk. He came home, he came to her birthday party. He came home with some like graduation balloons. They were like black and gold. And I'm like, this is a birthday party. And he said, well, I know you told me to get them a couple days ago, but they had ran out. Yeah, they ran out. She didn't care. She was turning 3, and all she cared about was balloons. But so this year I decided to do everything by myself without the help of Papa. And I shouldn't have done that. Okay, Philomena's next. She's here. Thank you, Jennifer. She's something else. Julia, that's her name. Amiri, hi, welcome. I am doing general readings. This is my free live feed, so the messages are general. And I have room for one more if you would like to get a general message, unless you submit a donation and want me to focus on a specific area. Philomena, let's go ahead and get your card message. I'm asking Spirit for you, Philomena, what is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks, 7 to 14 days, past, present, and future. This card is so big. There we go. There we go. Chariot's coming out here a lot. I have people. Philomena, I feel like this message has something to do with people, a family, relationship, love, something you have an emotional connection to. At the bottom of your deck is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is an energy of unity, of harmony. It's an energy of celebration. Have something to celebrate here. In this Four of Wands, though, the people are missing. There are people here. Ace of Pentacles. There are people here. In the past position, I have King of Swords, Philomena. King of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an influence in this reading. High vibrational King of Swords energy is someone who's very logical. They are good at thinking. They're good with their words, an intellectual type of person. They are, as it relates to love, family, people, they are more so someone who will talk and speak to you when showing affection, or will want to speak to you to settle some type of issue. Talking, air sign energy. Low vibrational King of Swords is someone who's very cutting with their words. They're sneaky. They can be conniving because they're smart, intellectually smart. So sometimes you don't see it coming. This little smirk on his face. You don't see it coming. In love relationship readings, the King of Swords is someone who's very detached and cold in the low vibration. And either you were dealing with this person, or you were in this high or low vibration here with the King of Swords energy. If that doesn't resonate, maybe you were challenged to be in one of these vibrations, in a situation that required you to take your heart and emotions out of it and to think logically here. This could go anywhere. But I have air and I have earth. And I have wands. So I have all the elements, so it could go anywhere, but I really feel like there are people involved. In your center card, Philomena, you have the Chariot card, and it's been coming out a lot. And that happens in my readings, these themes. 7, spiritual ascension. It seems like the theme tonight with all the readings, all of you who've been led here, is this new beginning that you are entering with the number 7, a next step, a next level. And the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. Victory here. The Chariot also is the energy of making a decision. If there is a decision that you've been waiting to make, or if you've been waiting for a decision to be made, you'll be hearing in the next 2 weeks, especially for something that either began or you've been waiting on for 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Take that as it resonates with 7. Success is here with the Chariot card, and then the Queen of Pentacles. You could be establishing some type of partnership, getting some type of gain, monetary gain, help, resources here. It either could be from air or earth sign. Queen of Pentacles is earth energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. Could be from an older person too. The King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles are both older people here, possibly family members, especially this Queen of Pentacles energy. Or this could be you getting into this Queen of Pentacles energy after a period of contemplation and being successful, a decision. Because I saw, when I split the deck for you, I saw the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, career, job. If you've been putting yourself out there for job opportunities, you are being looked at with the King of Swords. Logical to be looked at. It's an Virgo administrative type of energy is what I hear with that. And Queen of Pentacles is earth, resources, money. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity for stability and prosperity here. This is coming to you. This reading is for Philomena. And I think that if you are needing some help over the course of the next 2 weeks, Philomena, it will be available to you. And more than likely, it will be earth or air energy that will be providing you some type of assistance or relief in the next 2 weeks. I didn't get any low vibrational messages with that, except for maybe the possibility of working too hard or maybe even spending too much. Low vibrational Queen of Pentacles energy in the future. But we'll see what your soul journey lesson card is, Philomena. the lesson you need to learn in order to overcome the potential challenges that'll come towards you with the energy in the next 2 weeks. Let's see how this ties into your reading. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Listen, I feel like there are people involved here, and that air and earth energy is different. It can work together when there's a balance, but it is different. They don't think the same. And if this reading, Philomena, resonates with other people and you're having some type of disagreement or challenges with the other individual, there is a way to come to an agreement, because I heard help. But judgment here and blaming wherever, if this is involving people and someone either comes back or you're choosing to take something into the future, you have to leave the past in the past. And I'm starting to hear a lot. I shouldn't have looked at the bottom of this deck. Judgment is blue and white. White is crown chakra. Blue is throat chakra. Blame is yellow. Yellow is sacral chakra. That gut feeling. It's sacral chakra is our strength and our courage. Our tiger's eye is very good for you. Citrine may be good if you're dealing with some type of anger issues because someone is either being stingy, spending a lot of money, being cold with words, or conniving with words. Get carnelian. If you're into stones, Philomena, carnelian is like a deep red, and it will help with your root and sacral chakra, because orange can go both ways, root and sacral chakra. But I think that there may be some hurtful words. It's because the King of Swords can cut with their words here, and avoid it if you can. There compromise is available. You have 7. This is an opportunity for growth. 7 is a number for growth here. It's available for you, but you let people make decisions for themselves. Make your own decision, and do not find fault or blame in yourself or the other person or other people if they're involved for the decisions that they do make. I feel like I feel be mindful of anyone that may either try to argue with you or in the next 2 weeks. Philomena is what I'm hearing. There's a potential to solve that, but I do think somebody might come with a quarrel. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope that resonates. Ruby is next. After Ruby, hi Bella, welcome. Kia, hi, welcome. Miss Eccentricity, welcome. Amiri, hi, welcome. Ruby is next. After Ruby is Ivis, and then I had a slot open for number 10. I have to get off at 9, you all. So my chat room is closed. If you would like to get a guaranteed reading and you did not make my list, you may submit a donation of any amount, and I will stay over my time to ensure that you get a reading. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated. Ruby, I know she's still here. Philomena, thank you so much for your patience. I can tell that I'm not as like chipper, but these messages have been kind of serious, and the number 7 is it's a serious number. Anytime you're dealing with 1s, 7s, 0s, new beginnings, spiritual test of courage, 8 karmas, the energy can be heavy because the lessons needed to be learned. Ruby, thank you so much for your patience and for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and see the energy that's coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks. 3 cards, past, present, and future. I had music and then it stopped. 3 cards for you, Ruby. The Strength card. We only have 4 cards here, and 3 out of your 4 cards are major arcanas, Ruby. The Strength card is at the bottom of your deck, and I just talked about 7s and 8s and how they were tests, and 8 has been a theme tonight. The Strength card, Leo could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an influence in your life or this reading. Strength, personal power, being empowered, having courage here and faith in your own self. Also, being prideful, taking pride in yourself and the things that you do. I feel like this reading will has something to do with these areas in your life. In your past position, you have the Death card. Death card is energy of Scorpio. Scorpio could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an influence in your life. The Death card in tarot is the number 13. 1 + 3 is 4. 4 is the energy for stability. It's energy for balance, a strong foundation. The Death card, something has to end in order for something new to begin. Death is the phoenix rising. It's when we get rid of this old sense of self or old part of something to make room for the new, almost like an initiation. This kind of looks like a ritual here, like an initiation, like when you join like a, I wanted to say sorority, but I didn't go to college, traditional college, and I would never join a sorority. But that's kind of what this card reminds me of, this illustration, like an initiation into some type of thing with this death. Because we have this cauldron, we have the snake here, like temptation in Lenormand, and this witch, and then she kind of, if the high priestess had gotten old, I feel like that's what be with this energy is here. And on her way, she has the scythe to harvest something, but you take, but you can also eliminate with this scythe. This transformation, life transformation, this major phase of your life has ended. This old you, wherever this is resonating, that has gone and burned to the ashes here. And now you've been initiated into this new phase of self, this new phase of your life. And I think that you know that it's there, but in some, for whatever reason, there's still some worry attached to it, because your current energy, Ruby, is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is the energy of deception, either deception from others or self-deception, a card of worry. It's also in the very low vibration, a card of like being too scared, chicken, cowardice here. I like this 7 of Swords in this deck because it's just this one person, and he just seems to be worried because he's gone over these plans over and over again. And why? I always, every time I see this card, I ask, why does this man need 7 swords? Why? Why does he need 7 swords? He appears to be in this big castle. He seems to be very well protected, but for whatever reason, still needs these 7 swords. I think that you will be challenged over the course of the next 6 weeks with standing your ground with this new sense of self that you put yourself in with the 7 of Swords. And you may be feeling either paranoid or overly defensive about this new phase that you're entering. Maybe you're worried about what people think, or people balancing your life with this new phase, some sense of worry. Don't psych yourself out, because there's no need to, because your final card, Ruby, is the Fool. 0, the new beginning. You're already here, so why be worried about anything? You're already here. The ashes already burned. You already, you know, had the initiation. You know, we taking your hood off, like in Pitch Perfect. Is that the movie with Anna Kendrick? and they kidnapped them and they took their hoods off to initiate them into the club. Well, you've already been initiated. So what are you worried about here? You need to embody this energy of the strength card and get back into that sense of self and be brave and fight against any adversities or resistance that comes towards you when you stand proudly into this death energy, into this new phase. Don't psych yourself out, Ruby. Ruby says, the Phoenix Rising is my amulet. Oh, and that she worries and making plans. Trying to leave something domestic and it's difficult. Yes, I know you're reading. These cards are trying to jump out. Let's see, Ruby, what is the lesson that you will need to learn in order to overcome the challenges that are coming towards you with the energy over the course of the next 2 weeks? Purpose, Ruby. I know what I am here to do. Okay, so what? Somebody doesn't like that you've made this decision to live your own life. It's your life, wherever this resonates. Whether you don't want to live in this place anymore, you don't want to work in this job, you don't want to be in this relationship, you do want to work on this project, you do want to do this path. It's your life. You know what you are here to do, and you have a purpose, and you're a unique individual. The strength card, come on, Ruby. The Seven of Swords shouldn't even be here. Rise above that. I feel like, because there's so many positive energies here. Abundance, look at that. Abundance. Red, root chakra. Purple, third eye chakra. Paying attention to your intuition. Seven of Swords, 7, 8, death card 4. I don't know why the Seven of Swords is here, other than whatever's in your own head, because the moon is in this illustration. Moon is paranoia, worry, anxiety, fear. I don't know why the Seven of Swords is here, Ruby, but you're already there. And no matter what decisions that you continue to make, trust in your ability to make the right and best decisions for your life at that time. And just let it go. Do what you feel is best, and don't overthink and don't worry. Is what I'm hearing, because it's the Seven of Swords kind of out of place, but it makes sense. Thank you so much, Ruby, for joining me for my free live feed, and I hope that resonates. Nineka says, I have been seeing 1111 for a while. 1111 is a very good sign. Usually when I see that, when something's about to happen, when there's either going to be some change or some type of test. I have been so busy, you all. I try to do my daily messages on, Instagram. And I have been so busy that I'm not even able to read my own cards. My daily messages are for my own readings. I did do a Lenormand reading for me today about some choice that I have to make. And I've been seeing 1111 a lot. 11 in numerology comes down to 2, which is choice, balance, and duality. It's required when you take the spiritual journey. You have to make a lot of hard choices. But after you get to that point of growth, you realize that those choices really weren't as hard as you may have made them out to be at the time. Thank you, Ruby, so much for joining me. Ivis is next. Ivis, are you still here? If you have submitted a donation, please let me know in the comments. I get the notifications, but I don't get the details. Ivis, are you still here? Yay, all right. Ivis, thank you so much for waiting and for your patience. If you are in the room, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to get the double white line so that you can be notified when I schedule my live feeds and when I do my pop-up readings. I am going to be doing, when I talk to Mineka, I do spell work. I don't know if I probably haven't advertised it. That uncrossing and roadblock spells to help with my own energy. I don't offer that as a service at this time, but I do plan to do a channel guidance video on how to do your own uncrossing spell work or root work. So check that out on my channel as well. 𝑳𝒊𝒌𝒆, 3 cards. What is coming towards you with the energies in the next 2 weeks, past, present, and future? And I'm a card slammer. I apologize. And this deck is my hands are cramping. I shouldn't have used this for a live feed, but I like the illustrations. There may be a smaller version. I'm rambling. All right. 3 cards. The 6 of Cups. I feel like either something or someone that you either have not heard from a long time, whether you've been waiting on it or not, maybe returning, or there may be some triggers of past events, good or bad. Take it as it resonates. That will come to you over the course of the next 2 weeks, and it's going to happen because the 6 of Cups is at the bottom of your deck. 6 of Cups, 6 in numerology is a karmatic number. 6 of Cups is nostalgia, a childhood memories, things you've dealt with for a long time, childhood triggers. It's also a reconciliation card where things that we thought were dead and gone will come back. It's the 6 of Cups energy. 6 of Cups is also energy of children. This message could be related to family, the home life, children, or people that you may have an emotional connection to. 𝑳𝒊𝒌𝒆, the first card you have is the Hermit. The Hermit is energy of Virgo. Virgo could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an important influence in your life. This in the past position, the Hermit is a card of soul searching. Either you may be or someone has been in isolation. Hermit also is isolation, where we keep to ourselves. Either you can be dealing with this or someone has been ghost, is what I heard, and they may be returning. Hermit is also an energy of something or someone who's older. It could be an older person. That's why I heard family at first. I'm really getting a strong family thing here. It could be someone that's a trained professional. Hermit is like a doctor, a lawyer, a psychiatrist, even the Hermit kind of energy. The center card for you, 𝑳𝒊𝒌𝒆, is the Lord. The Lord is Aries energy. Aries could be in your chart or the chart of someone who plays an influence in your life. The Lord is energy of control and order. Either you're trying to establish this, or someone who has been in a period of isolation and soul searching is either come back in a better place or is trying to continue to maintain that sense of self and order. The low vibrational Lord energy, I do have to say, is control and abuse here, where someone just wants their way and it's their way or the highway. But you may be dealing with someone who may either try to force their opinions, or someone in a position of power. The Lord is the Emperor in the traditional tarot. Something or someone in a position of power, and they may abuse that. And it could be someone who's older or someone from the past that you've not heard from that will come back. Or if take it, I'm hearing both. And if this is resonating with people or a situation, you need to look at it carefully. Don't take things for face value with whatever this energy of the 6 of Cups is for you, 𝑳𝒊𝒌𝒆. You're going to have to make that discernment if this thing is good or bad for you, because it could go either way with the Lord energy. The Lord in tarot is the number 4. 4 is security in the high vibration, but it's stubbornness in the low vibration. Be mindful of that. But there is a potential for some serious commitment here with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is in your future position, Ibis. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck, but once it gets there, it's stable. It's something that you can use. Either a trained professional, if you're trying to get some help from a lawyer, a doctor, or someone older older than you, someone that could help you, especially if you're with this Lord energy. You might need to get some help with that, Ibis. If you're dealing with someone abusing their power, you may need to get some help, especially if it's dealing with commitments. But I feel that whatever comes back from the Six of Cups energy, if it's something from the past, that I feel good about it. I'm not feeling too bad. I hear high and low vibration messages for you, Ibis, but I feel more good than not good with this Knight of Pentacles. I'm trying to feel for this energy. It's just slow. And I feel like if you've been dealing with these challenges and this message resonates with someone abusing some type of power or position, that you will get some results from it, either relief, but after some time, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow. But there is someone, someone skilled or with some type of knowledge that could help you. Or you may, no, I don't hear being alone. I don't hear being alone here. Be mindful, Ibis. I feel more good than bad with the Knight of Pentacles, but especially with this lower energy, an abuse of power or control. And don't be triggered to do that either. Let's see, Ibis, what your soul journey lesson card is and see how it ties into your reading. Because that was a very general message. Even though I heard family, then I started hearing like more of a power type of thing, especially with the Hermit and the Lord. Those are both people in authority. So that could resonate in the area of work as well for you. Hi, spiritual goddess of enlightenment. Hi, Jessica, welcome. My live feeds end at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do usually go over, but tonight I cannot afford it as I have private bookings to do since I'm unavailable for readings this weekend. If you would like to get a free card message guaranteed tonight, you may submit a donation to my square tag of any amount, and I will stay over to get your card message. Otherwise, this is my last one, and I'm pulling the last card for your reading. What is the lesson that you need to learn in order to overcome the challenges of the energy coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks, Ibis? Ibis. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. See, you're going to have to make this discernment about this thing coming from either from the past or this trigger. You might be triggered for something that happened in the past, and it is most likely going to be dealing with an issue of power and control, either on your side or from something external. If that resonates, do not respond in the same way you did last time, because you're being tested to pass this lesson, and you can do it. And that's why I felt good about the Knight of Pentacles. It may take a while, especially if you're expecting results or expecting to receive something. I think that it may take a little bit longer for you to get that wherever this resonates, but I feel good about what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks, Ibis. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that resonates. Okay, it's 9:30, and I still went over my time, but it's fine. I can't work this weekend. I'm going to try very, very hard to fit another live feed, and probably, if not a pop-up reading here on YouTube, maybe on Facebook. Busy is the understatement, you all. It's so much that I'm doing, especially now that I'm out in the community here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm doing events with the Art Museum, History Museum, with Dancing Moon. It's a learning curve. I'm adjusting, and I have my private bookings. They come in, and that's why I'm not a weekly, every week, 12 videos a day tarot reader. My energy is best spent and invested in my private readings. Thank you all so much for joining me for my free live feed. I will be posting the information for my February giveaway on my community page on my website soon. Hopefully for by tomorrow. I'll get that up by tomorrow. What else? What other announcements do I have? That's all announcements that I have for right now. Haven't figured out how many readings I'm going to give away this time. It most definitely will not be 15, 20 readings like I did for Christmas. I love y'all, but my dog, I cannot. I was busy. I was too busy. If you could not get the message that you needed in this free live feed, please feel free to book a private reading. All that information is in the details of this video and on my website. Thank you again so much for joining me, you all, and I hope your messages resonate. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, you guys.